inside Hollywood Ice Arena. It's a battle inside the NCDC Southern Division as the Philadelphia Hockey Club takes on the top-seeded Jersey Hitmen. Welcome in, Garrett Early, doing today for RTN Channel 5's coverage of the Philadelphia Hockey Club. And like we mentioned, PHC near the bottom of the NCDC Southern Division. However, they got to go up against the best team in the Southern Division, the fantastic Jersey Hitmen. They've been stellar all year long. Now for Philadelphia, trying to play spoiler their last time here at Hollydale this season.
Yeah, Philadelphia is going to have their work cut out for them here today. They lost last night in a shootout to the Connecticut Junior Rangers. Not the result they were hoping for. Now going up against the #1 team in the Southern Division, the Jersey Hitmen. It's not going to be an easy task for them to send their season off with a win.
Definitely want to end their season on a high note. Hasn't been a high note all year long. They haven't been able to beat Jersey all year long, whether it was in the hub city Tampa or was it here in Jersey, whether in Sewell, New Jersey or up north in North Jersey. They haven't had an answer for the Jersey Hitmen. Got to expect something interesting to happen tonight and hope that the PHC can try and muster up enough offense to get a win.
Yeah, offense is what's ultimately been the issue for the Philadelphia Hockey Club this season. They're the second lowest scoring team in the Southern Division right now of the NCDC. The only lower scoring team than them being the Connecticut Junior Rangers, who they played last night. They lost 2-1 in a shootout, not the result they were hoping for. And Philadelphia is going to have to get something going on offense against a tough Jersey Hitmen team if they want to have a chance here tonight.
And now multiple scores for Jersey. They score the puck. They know how to get in the back of the net. Want to highlight Liam McLinsky, who's been fantastic all year long. Their leading goal scorer. They have 4 guys who really can always light the lamp. 4 guys over 16 goals on the year. But McLinsky is fantastic. Definitely want to highlight him.
Yeah, last night we saw Philadelphia really highlight Andre Levishkin for the Junior Rangers after he scored 2 goals in each of the last games before then, and they were able to keep him off the board last night. It'll be interesting to see if they can put that same pressure on McLinsky and keep him off the board here this afternoon.
And then on the other side, staying with Jersey, however, but in the other part of the facet of the games, they have fantastic goaltending. Both goaltenders don't average more than 2 goals against per game, whether it's Damon Lee Beaver or if it's Chase Clark. They're both fantastic. Something's got to give. Are we expecting Jersey to play the exact same game they played for the entirety of this season? Or are we expecting Philadelphia to play some spoiler? I know they're definitely looking for it in their final game here at Hollydale.
Yeah, like you said, both goaltenders for the Hitmen with goals against averages under 2, which is simply phenomenal for this season. So Philadelphia is going to need to look for high-scoring opportunities instead of just throwing the puck on net from the point, something we saw them try last night. They're going to need to look for cross-crease and one-time opportunities to look to get the puck in the net here today.
And then for Philadelphia, someone's got to put the puck in the back of the net. One of the lowest-scoring teams in the NCDC. However, if you're looking for someone to light the candle here today, who are you looking at?
I'm looking at Jackson Mays. He's the leading scorer for this NCDC Philadelphia Hockey Club with 16 goals on the season and not able to get on the board last night. I think it was a big reason why Philadelphia struggled offensively. They're going to need to turn that around here tonight, and I think it starts with Jackson Mays.
Starts with Jackson Mays, starts with the PHC, playing strong, finishing strong, trying to end their season, almost end their season. They still have one more matchup against the Junior Rangers to be determined. Could be back here at Hollydale. We expect it not to be. However, we'll see if the PHC can take down the Jersey Hitmen here today. Fun times. I mean, it was quite a ride. All so ever many games it has been this season, me and you covering the premier teams and the NCDC team. It's been a blast. I'm not going to lie to you, Dylan. It's been fun.
It has been a great time, and we'll see if Philadelphia can send the season off with a shebang.
Hopefully, the PHC can do just that. We'll find out in just a few moments away from Puck Drop here from Hollydale Ice Arena. Don't go anywhere. You're watching RTN Channel 5's coverage of the Philadelphia Hockey Club. Puck Drop moments away as they take on the Jersey Hitmen. inside Hollywood Ice Arena, Sewell, New Jersey. It's a matchup between two teams on polar opposite sides of the NCDC Southern Division, as the top-seeded Jersey Hitmen go up against the bottom-seeded Philadelphia Hockey Club. Welcome in, Garrett Olidon-Sadeki for RTN Channel 5's coverage of the Philadelphia Hockey Club. Final time here from Hollywood, at least we expect, as we are underway here inside Hollywood Ice Arena. Face off, one back by the Hitmen. They try and dump that one in, as it's taken here by Philadelphia. As Philadelphia wearing their unconventional navy blues, trying to go up against the lighter aways in the powder blues. Very nice color uniform, the nice sweaters for the Jersey Hitmen. As we take a look at the goaltending matchup, starting off first for the PHC, Christian Mans getting the start for Philadelphia, as this one's taken along the blue line into the Philadelphia zone. On the other side, getting in the net, Tyler Damon Lee Beaver for the Jersey Hitmen with a 1.74 goals against average. He has been stellar all year long for the Hitmen. These two teams have seen each other before, most recently seeing action in the Hub City, Tampa. The Hitmen had the better of that matchup and have had the better of the matchup all year long. Philadelphia trying to play spoiler as the Hitmen hold on that one, as the Hitmen try and end their season, try and secure the top spot in the NCDC Southern Division with a win here today. Doesn't necessarily clinch it, however, makes it pretty darn close to doing just that. With a win here today, the Hitmen would have 76 points going into next week's matchup against the Jersey Rockets. Both those teams fighting for the top spot in the Southern Division. With a win for the Hitmen here today would make it so the Rockets have to win next Thursday, while with a loss, both teams would like to get the win. However, the Hitmen would need to win next week's matchup against the Rockets in order to secure that top spot. Essentially, the number you're chasing for, as the one-time shot, that one saved by Mans. The number you're racing for the Hitmen is 76. 78 to clinch is actually more of what you're looking for, as this one's dumped in, played here by Beaver. Led astray over to McLinsky, who's been fantastic all year long, the leading goal scorer for the Hitmen. Played behind the net here by the PHC. Touched up here by Kaltov. Kaltov, chance in front. That one scores. Quickly on the board as a wild play in front of the net of Mans goes into the back of the net and makes it 1-0 in favor of the Hitmen. Just poked in front and eventually able to get there in time. Jin Lee makes it a 1-0 game.
Quick one off the start, not a great sign for Philadelphia to fall behind early, as that one seems almost effortless for the Hitmen.
Lee gets his 9th of the year as he plays this one ahead. Quickly the other way, skating fast, are the Rockets. Excuse me, the Hitmen. A lot of Jersey teams in the NCDC Southern Division. It's freed up now, Kaltov. Kaltov working here, clanks that one off the boards, heading the other way, puts on the brakes and stops, loses control of the biscuit on the surface. Past the blue line, here's Konopasek. Konopasek puts on the brakes near the blue line, near the face-off circle. Dumped down, Carlson chasing after it. He can't get there in time as it's played by the Hitmen in their own end. Lee tries to get to that one. That one deflects off Konopasek's stick and into the corner. Behind the net once more, here's Lee. Lee off the boards, tries to lead it ahead over to Freer, who can't get there in time. 3.5 down in this first period. Puck played towards center. Now freed up. Puts on the brakes. There's a shot. That one can't get on net. Dangles into the corner. Fortner on top of the puck there. Now behind the net. Freed up. And heading the other way, here's Freer. Turned over. Fortner gives over. And that one's just chucked behind. Tries to wrap it around the net of Beaver. Loose puck taken the other way. Couldn't get into the position of the Hitmen. And the other way, here comes Jersey. Into the corner. Back up top to the blue line. Turned over, puck heading the other way. Very quick action here in this first period. Trying to skate on side. Eventually had to just clear things around and stop things as Bone was just a little bit too far into the zone. Here's Wynn. Wynn throws that one off the glass. Goes back opposite side, blue line. And that one pops off, deflects, trying to skate after it. Quickly puts it on net, they score! Jaden Price with a great defensive play to free up the puck and just threw it on net and ties this game up at 1 apiece.
Huge goal for Philadelphia there. Quickly able to get back on the board after falling down early. And once again, Jaden Price, the lone goal scorer for Philadelphia. Like you said, Gary, great defensive play, the hustle to get there and throw it on net and tie this one up at 1 apiece.
Jaden Price gets his 8th of the year. Price's goal, unassisted, was all him as he was able to make the defensive play, as that one's going to deflect out of play. And Philadelphia really skating with some fresh legs. You wouldn't expect that after going to a shootout a night ago, less than how many hours ago? I can't really do the math here, less than 12 hours ago. Definitely, this is how you want to see this team coming out. Maybe the jersey switch is part of the reason why they're playing so aggressively and so fast to start this one, but you gotta love what you see, Dylan.
Yeah, good start from Philadelphia. Good rebound from Philadelphia after falling down very early on. To see them not get discouraged and to quickly get back on the board, that's a huge sign for Philadelphia right now.
Pass up, couldn't connect. They tried to lead it over to Aquara. Off the glass once more. Has to go back to get it is Melso. Takes a shot there with Semino. Puck goes into the possession of Mans, and Mans will hold. 1-1 game after Jaden Price's 8th of the year. 14-11 left to play in the first period. Face-off comes into the Philadelphia zone. We reset. Puck loose as it was tied up off the draw. Philadelphia swarming the puck no matter where it goes. Great job there in the corner trying to operate. Far side, the shot gets loose. Delayed penalty upcoming. As heading to the box. Caden Carlson goes to the box for hooking. A quick whistle there. And now puts Jersey on the man advantage. Back up to the point. Almost had a chance for a dangerous shot. High slot. Neglected to take it. Back up. They're still operating. Tic-tac-toe pass from face-off circle to face-off circle. Sliding outside. Pass can't connect. Behind the net of Mans. Jersey trying to operate something. Right back here is Semino. Semino dips it down. One more time. Back up point Semino. Directing traffic. Still trying to get some movement as Philadelphia not giving any breathing room to create a shot. And Jersey's not really finding any room to do anything. Back up top, Semino, after the pass gets poked away. Tries to find someone in the high slot. There's a one-time shot gone wide. Still loose at the doorstep, banging at it. Mans makes the save, and now it's loose in the corner. Jersey on top of the puck. Here's are the Hitmen. Far side, pass over. That one can't connect. Semino back up, directing traffic. Tries to pop that one down low. Is blocked on the shot. 30 seconds left to go on the kill for Philadelphia. One-time shot. That one blocked in front. Far side pass. Connects, but can't get a shot off. Dip down low. Lee's going to go chase after it. He can't stop the puck behind the net. Look for a one-time shot. That one popped in front. They score! Nothing you could do there if you're Christian Mans. Just so many chances weren't able to clear, and finally the Hitmen put it in the back of the net, and Lee gets his second of the game.
And we saw a Philadelphia skater go down there in about the last 30 seconds of that power play, essentially making it a 5-on-3 opportunity for the Hitmen. And they were just operating precisely and eventually getting the goal there with about 15 seconds left on the man advantage.
Wasn't a terrible kill for Philadelphia. However, the time of possession, that's where the issue is. I mean, you can't put your goaltender in those situations, and Philadelphia did just that. Here's a turnover in the offensive end. There's a shot gone high. Too high, couldn't connect there as Freer had a beautiful opportunity. Throws this one behind the net of Mans one more time. And now the Hitmen are surging. Freed up towards center. Now Philadelphia the other way, 2-on-1 chance. Bone tries to pass over that one. Poked away. Good job there to stop the chance. Freed back up towards center. Philadelphia on top of the puck once more. Price stops it. Price tries to pop it away. Cannot. Here's Freer the other way. A scramble for it. However, he can't get there before Hamlet. Blue line pass. Intercepted almost. Goes to the net of Beaver. Beaver just gets the stick on it, stops things. Now Keegan takes it the other way. Back over, looking for a shot on Mans, pass over, still loose in the slot, waiting for someone to get on top of the puck. Backhand try, opposite side, top shelf, they score! A ton of puck movement. However, eventually finds the man. Makes it 3-1 in favor of the Hitmen as Liam McLinsky nets that one. As now the Hitmen are finding their footing in this one. It's McLinsky's 23rd of the year. As now the Hitmen definitely trying to make something out of this final game.
The Hitmen right now operating with almost surgical precision with their passes and creating fantastic opportunities and already getting 3 goals on the board in the first, not even 10 minutes of this one.
Also just able to hop on top of the rebounds. You look at things for Philadelphia. Sometimes if you're a goaltender, you want to hold on to the rebound as much as you can. That's kind of your goal, to stop any rebound chances. However, sometimes you just can't do that. The Mans has not been able to do that so far today, and for the PHC, they haven't really been able to help them out the other way. Puck intercepted, taken the other way by Philadelphia. They skate this one. That pass over to Carlson. Could not connect. Melso takes it the other way. He puts on the brakes. Pass over far side. Tried to dip it over to Townley. Couldn't get what he wanted. Punched out of the air by Mance. Backup point. That one slapped at it. A little snapshot from the low point. And now skating around trying to preserve a little bit of energy here as they Philadelphia trying to create something as they trail 3-1 halfway down in this first period. The other way, skating quickly, gives it off Townley. Townley's shot gets saved, goes right into the chest of Mans, who makes the save and holds for a faceoff with 8:59 left to play in the first period.
In this game, all Hitmen right now. They're really just putting the pressure on offensively and showing why they're the #1 team in the Southern Division.
3-1 game, first period, 8:59 left to play, first period. As it's thrown behind the net of Mans once more. Philadelphia trying to clear the zone. They do, but it pops out. They say it popped into the Philadelphia bench, so we'll reset. Face-off will come back into the Philadelphia zone. The PHC really just can't get out of their own end.
Yeah, struggling to clear the puck out of their zone and then gain any entry into the offensive zone at all. Minus the one goal they have, it seems like it's all been Hitmen possessing the puck the entire game.
Dekes around, tries to throw it towards center. Gets intercepted by Wynn and goes right back into the possession of Mans. Behind the net of Mans. Scramble for it. Nobody really able to control the puck here as it's freed up towards the corner. Freed up, now Philadelphia trying to get out of their own end. High arcing pass, that one not able to fully connect. However, Philadelphia able to chase after it and neglect an icing call. Guys taken down behind the net. As once again, that one's just tossed over to Mans. Both teams looking to get a change here. Played towards center, intercepted, trying to head somewhere is Aquero. Aquero deking around, passes over, a backhand shot. That one just off the mark. Pops out of play, we'll reset. So far, I mean, you really have to kind of feel for Christian Mans so far today. The 3 goals, the first one, you know, kind of just poked at in front. A bunch of guys poking at the stick, couldn't hold on. The next 2, really, how much you can blame on him. It's tough for a goaltender out there. And today, hasn't been one to go his way.
And we knew it was going to be tough for Mans coming into this one, but to let up 3 early, and like you said, 2 of them, the second 2, how much could he really have done? How much really could any goaltender have done in those situations? Unfortunate for Mans and this Philadelphia defense. They need to do a better job moving forward of keeping the puck in front of them and keeping it away from Mans.
So far, I mean, to start this period, Philadelphia really, we talked about it, came out some hard fire and fresh legs, and it just looks like after I'll say the second goal scored by Jin Lee, it kind of deflated the energy a little bit. Need to see that come back, because this is by no means a lost cause of a game. Still very early in this one. It's only a 2-goal game. Philadelphia has been able to get offensive chances. They've really worked the puck well when they get it past their own blue line. However, haven't really been able to do much of that, and that's where the issue arises. Pops off a stick at center and tries to pop it off the boards as well. Price with it near center ice. Long pass. That one will connect. Tries to throw it in front, deflected. Jersey getting a line change. Now Lee with it. He's got 2 here today already in the first period. Behind the net, operating here is Philadelphia. Lee comes to attack and put pressure on the skater. And now far side, here's Philadelphia. Bremanis controlled the puck there. Now Fortner tries to throw it over Bremanis in front. Could not connect. chopped at that one, pops behind the net of Beaver. Once again, thrown around. From the point, Beaver makes a save.
I know earlier we were talking in the pregame about Philadelphia needing to get quality scoring opportunities against the goaltenders for the Hitmen because they've been phenomenal all season. But now at this point, I think Philadelphia will understandably kind of settle for any action in the offensive zone and getting the puck on net in any way, shape, or form.
Townley and Demetrio tie up on the draw, heading the other way. Here comes the Hitman, thrown back. There's a shot. That one, kick save made by Mans. Nice job there. However, Philadelphia can't get the puck out of the zone. They still have to stop another attack. 5.5 left to play, first period action. PHC down 2 in what could be their final matchup here from Hollydoe. An icing call will be made. Next time you'll see the PHC in action, they'll take on the Connecticut Junior Rangers once more. Time 8:30, place to be determined. Time 8:30, Monday, March 15th. So that'll be next Monday, not the Monday coming up, but the next one. I know it's a weird, wacky kind of thing when you say next Monday and it's Sunday. What do you mean? Tomorrow or 2 weeks from now? Nevertheless, I mean 2 weeks from now they'll play the Junior Rangers in that one to be determined. However, it looks like this will be their last matchup from Hollydoe, and definitely not where they want to be to end this year. Hasn't been a great year for the NCDC team. However, on the opposite side for the Premier team for the PHC, they have been fantastic. They just swept the Utica Junior Comets 2-0 in a best-of-3 series. Couple good things come from that. First good thing, PHC moves on. Second good thing is they didn't have to wake up at 11:30 this morning, so that's good as well.
Yeah, they were happy to get to sleep in on this Sunday morning by finishing the sweep yesterday.
And more important, and also momentum-wise, you get the sweep. That's always good to see. A whole lot of momentum. Still undetermined. We'll take a look over around the Premier leagues and see how things are going with other matchups. PHC, not quite sure who they'll play yet. However, that can change later on today. Some Premier League matchups going on.
Yeah, interestingly enough with that is it looks like the possibility of playing Elmira in the second round for the Premier team is pretty high, whereas after losing that second seed so late in the season with Elmira coming back, tying them in points, and then holding the head-to-head tiebreaker over them, if they end up winning that series and the Premier team for Philadelphia has to go travel there, that was a matchup that could have been at home for them at Hollydale, and now having to travel, not exactly the situation that Philadelphia will want to be in.
Shockingly enough, in the Premier Division, we'll take a look after this possession in the next stoppage. However, things could be a little bit stranger than we expected. As played towards the blue line, that one thrown back in by Gilbert. Behind the net of Man, still operating. Now into the corner, puck being thrown away, thrown up. That one, Man going down, charging the stick to the puck and try and get it the other way. Back up, here's Gilbert. The big body Gilbert, that one pops up almost into the rafters, but still now in the corner. Here's with it is Jersey. Popped off the glass. Gilbert able to hold the zone and lays a big check down. However, the PHC takes it the other way, putting on the brakes, trying to skate around, throws that one into the corner, and they're going to get a line change. Gilbert's pass over to Aquero, deflects off. Now taken here by Philadelphia. Here's Bone. Bone's pass gets intercepted. And now taken the other way, Philadelphia right back on it. Putting on the brakes, pass over, that one's not going to connect. Try to get over to Bone. However, could not. Off the boards. And now down to Spafford. Spafford tried to pass it in front over to Price. However, could not connect. All the way back. Icing will be waved off. as was able there to play it and make it a little bit more dangerous. Now Kaltoff with it. Kaltoff's pass, long side. Will connect. Price with a shot. That one goes into the Hitmen crest and makes a save. There was Beaver. So around the Mid-Atlantic Premier Division, Elmira advances, the New York Aviators advance, the PHC advance, and the Jersey Rockets all getting 2 wins. So means there were some upsets. Buffalo, Jersey, and then Utica and the York Skipjacks all going down. So will depend on how things are seeded. However, the 4 teams to advance right now, it looks like the matchups will be Elmira versus New York and the PHC versus the Jersey Rockets. I could definitely be wrong. We'll see when the official word comes out. However, those are the 4 teams to advance inside the Mid-Atlantic Division. We'll find out more where things lie as things go awry.
That's going to be really interesting to see how those playoffs play out because, you know, now that we're past the first round, those 4 teams you listed, they're all pretty neck and neck in terms of skill and ability. Obviously, New Jersey has been the best season all team long. They played very well against Philadelphia, especially to start the season. They were 5-0 against the PHC at one point. Then Philadelphia comes back with a little 2-game win streak against the Rockets. They drop the following one, but if we're still doing best of 3 series, you know, Philadelphia, they've proven that they're capable of winning 2 games in a row against a tough Rockets team. And if they can do that against the Rockets, I don't see why they're not able to do that against any of the teams left in the playoffs in the Mid-Atlantic.
Last minute play here from Hollydale in the first period. Chucked down was Demetrio, and it looks like we're getting a stoppage. And to go along with that, a delayed penalty, and now a penalty to be called. Cross-checking will be the call by Pitosia. He goes to the box 2 minutes. So the PHC on the power play here, immediately getting the clear for the Hitmen. 40 seconds left to go in the first period. Philadelphia will go into the second period on the man advantage if they're not able to get one to go into the back of the net. Heading the other way, here's Ebrium. Ebrium gets thrown down. Nice job there to get back by Longton. Ebrium, the leading goal scorer for Jersey. You get him in space. Not many guys can catch up to him. And right there, Longton was able to. A nice play to save face for the PHC.
Yeah, that's the type of play we've seen Longton make all season. He's been an anchor for them defensively, especially in those situations on breakaways, fighting to get back and just being physical the whole way. Doing a good job at disrupt that one there.
Face-off was in the neutral zone. This one's taken away. Aquero got on top of the puck there, as that'll do it for the first period of action. Threw a shot on net, came out of the goal to play it, and that's where we stand. 3-1 your score after 1 period of play here from Hollydale, as so far Dylan wasn't the strongest, I'll say, end to the period. The first 5, maybe even 10 minutes for Philadelphia were pretty solid. However, latter 2 goals coming near that 9-minute mark almost instantaneously. It felt almost back to back. Really, not where Philadelphia would like to be, but if they come back to that mode that they started in, it could be a very different hockey game, as the Jersey Hitmen have the lead 3-1 after 20 minutes.
Yeah, Philadelphia has to come out with a new attitude. They need to come out feeling energized and pumped up if they want a chance to get back in this. But most importantly, I think they need to stay disciplined. Especially in last night's game, we saw discipline be a huge issue for Philadelphia. Their lone goal that they let up actually coming on the power play against them. So if they can stay disciplined, come out feeling energized, it's only a 2-goal game. They can absolutely claw their way back into this one.
Absolutely. We'll see if they can do just that in just a moment. Don't go anywhere. You're watching RTN Channel 5's coverage of the Philadelphia Hockey Club, who currently trail the Jersey Hitmen 3-1 in this one. In, welcome back in Hollywood Ice Arena in Sewell, New Jersey, as we're getting ready for second period action here between the Philadelphia Hockey Club and the Jersey Hitmen. We're now joined by the third member of our broadcast crew, Amanda Harvey, with more on that first period. Amanda.
Thanks, Gary and Dylan. I'm down here by the ice at the Hollydale Ice Arena with the Philadelphia Hockey Club and the Jersey Hitmen. Currently, the score is 3-1. In this NCDC division game, the Hitmen currently lead. There's 4 goals scored this period. PHC left wing Jaden Price scored for the first goal for them. And for the Hitmen, Jin Lee, number 89, scored 2 goals for them, and Liam Malinsky scored the other. I had the opportunity to speak with the head coach of the Philadelphia Hockey Club, and he was not impressed with last period. He said the team had no emotion, and they're playing a pretty good hockey team here, and they just aren't showing up. He thinks that they need to take a look in the mirror and battle out and compete out there. Let's see what the second period brings. That's it for me. Back to you guys at the booth.
Thanks, Amanda, and Coach Ryland first there. He's absolutely right. Cannot be happy with the performance, especially in the second half of that first period. Letting up 3 goals, 2 of them unanswered. Cannot be impressed by that. Definitely want to see more in this second period of play as we're back in action. Play stopped after the save made by Beaver.
Yeah, definitely not the way Philadelphia would have liked to get started off. Down 3-1 here early, and Coach Ryland's right. Team did look a little lifeless after those first few minutes. They're going to need to come back out here, energized and ready to go if they want a chance to get back into this one.
Dragged down, and then getting caught a little bit there was Ebrium. He's been a little quiet so far today. That's taken the other way. Here's Philadelphia. Chased after on the far side. Down low to Spafford. Connor Pasick trying to get to this one. Now Spafford behind the net. Gives over one-time shot. That one save made by Beaver. Still on the man advantage, no less. Under 20 seconds left to play on the Hitmen PK.
And 2 decent scoring opportunities here in this first minute of play. Like you said, on the power play, pass in front just a few seconds ago, and then the one-time opportunity there, unable to put it away, but good start here for Philadelphia.
Face off, one back. Well, tied up and then taken back here by Philadelphia. Hamlet moves it on over. Dips off one more time. Far side, over to Bone. Bone tries to throw that one down low. Back over to Bone. Bone with a shot. That one trickles wide. The flex high off the low-hanging ceiling here in Hollydale will reset. 18:41 left to play, second period action. 3-1 lead for the top-seeded team in the NCDC Southern Division in the Jersey Hitmen as they're taking on the Philadelphia Hockey Club one more time. Welcome into RTN Channel 5's coverage of the Philadelphia Hockey Club. Thrown down, having to chase back for it. Here's Lee. Lee and Hamlet collide. Now played back by Demetrio. Demetrio frees it up. Deeks around. A couple of blue jerseys, no matter which color blue, had to get around both of them. Keegan proceeds it off the boards and heading the other way. Here comes the Hitmen. Putting on the brakes there was Triago. And then gloved out of the air with the blast from the point. Save made by Mans. Face off one back by the Hitmen. Lost control of the puck and then swung this one far side over to Hamlet. far side, turned over, and now the head full of steam. Here come the Carlsons. That one flew into the zone, and now played back up to the point. There's a little rainbow low knuckle puck on net. Save made by Beaver, and we reset with 17 and a half left to play middle period. Second period action. Philadelphia trying to get back on the board. Back up top, thrown down low. Fortner gets hauled down. Flings it off the boards. And now play near the blue line. Turn it over once more. Philadelphia trying to take it the other way. That one taken away by Philadelphia. That one chucked on net. Save made once more.
Philadelphia doing a better job of possessing the puck a little more in the offensive zone here, but still not getting really any of those high scoring opportunities that we were talking about in the pregame.
Operating behind the net, taken away. Working quickly, trying to head into the Philadelphia zone. They do. Hitmen take it here. Freed back up, and now Hamlet takes it the other way. Anderson with a shot. That one gets on net. Played in the corner by the Hitmen. Advance towards center. Skating around, looking for a shot. Throws it in front, and the save will be made by Mans. And a dangerous play in front, able to just throw it at the goal. However, it doesn't lead to anything too crazy on the board, as Losian was there to try and punch it in, just wasn't able to.
And that's what makes the Hitmen so dangerous offensively, where in about 3.5 minutes, we haven't seen them possess the puck too often. They still get arguably the best scoring opportunity in the entire period here.
Puck deflected out of play. We'll reset 16-12 left to play. Second period action. 3-1 game here from Hollydale, second period. As Philadelphia trying to end their home season strong as they try and take down the top team in the NCDC Southern Division. As for the Hitmen, a little bit more on the line in terms of playoff seeding and such like that. A chance for them to get one step closer to clinching the Southern Division top seed, as heading the other way, looking for a chance in front, trying to wrap around, try. Could not go by Ebrum. Played back inside. Ebrum goes behind to play it. He loses control. With a win here, the Hitmen get one step closer to clinching the lead, clinching the win of the Southern Division going into the postseason. With a loss, they're still in it. We'll have a matchup against the Jersey Rockets next week. As that one pops out of play, they'll have a matchup against the Rockets coming up. That'll be their next contest. However, the magic number, and a number we'll point out, 78 is where they're trying to get. You hit the 78-point mark, easy, you clinch. You don't do that, a little bit more has to happen. With a win here today, the Hitmen will get to 76 points in the year, currently standing at 74 points, and then they would want the win to end the year against the Rockets in Bridgewater, New Jersey. Home matchup for the Rockets in that one. The Rockets have 72 points. However, they still have 2 more contests left to go, as that one shot saved by Beaver. So for the Rockets, they have to win out. Pretty much simple as that. The Rockets win out, they take it. However, they lose one, still theoretically can get to the tie. This is where a lot of fun math comes in. The Hitmen would have to drop this one to start. for any of these possible scenarios to come about. And then the Rockets would have to win their next contest for them both to tie at 74. They can still tie at 76 in a way. However, it would mean some crazy stuff happening. Here's an opportunity. That one trickles over the glove of Mans and wide. Taken here by Bone. Bone slings it on over. Drop down. Throws in front. That one, nobody banging to try and launch it home. Heading the other way. Here comes the Hitman. Backhand try. Skates in front. Stops that one. Was Mans. And the net comes dislodged. So we'll regroup and get a face-off.
Another really good scoring opportunity there for the Hitmen with another breakaway opportunity, but Christian Mann's able to stand tall in that one and really keep Philadelphia in this game. There's still a lot of time left to play, but going down 3 right now would be crushing for this PHC team. So good job there by Christian Mans with a nice breakaway save.
Player was skating to the bench in that same time period, which led to the chance to come about. However, nice job there by Mans to make the stop. Face-off draw coming to the right-hand circle. Drop down low, going to chase after it. It's Philadelphia. Connor Passing tries to get on top of the puck there. He gets dragged down and will reset. Neutral zone face-off upcoming. 14:10 left to play. Second period action. Face-off, one back by Philadelphia. It's taken there. Now trying to advance it over on the far side. Could not. Lee intercepts it there as he takes it the other way towards center and dumps in. Icing will be called. Face-off will go into the Hitmen zone. Under 14 to play in the middle period.
Neither team really getting anything going here offensively. Both teams kind of sludging it through this second period.
Backhand pass goes awry into the corner. And now played on the blue line, both teams jockeying for position. Nobody can get after it cleanly. Now Philadelphia with it. That one shot goes wide. Back up is Zametti. Zameti's shot a little too high. Wasn't able to deflect down. Player down in the corner. Able to skate off on his own power, but a little bit of frustration there as Diorzio skates to the bench. Both teams getting complete changes. As everybody having some discussion. The faceoff goes into the neutral zone. Back played by Hamlet, who flies that one into the zone. Back in the Hitman zone. It's taken away. Flushes it off the boards and drops it down. Hitman bench not ecstatic about that stoppage. Nevertheless, here it comes. We'll go back, take the long haul into the Jersey zone.
Yeah, I think the Hitmen have a valid reason to be mad about that one. It seems like both teams were to that puck for getting back behind the net, but nonetheless, icing we will have.
The official's still discussing it over with the Hitman bench. However, not much you're gonna do. 13 minutes left to play, second period action. Still discussing. Could definitely say it was a questionable stoppage, and it looks like that's exactly what they're going to do now, reset things back into the neutral zone for the faceoff. So second chances do come around. Center ice faceoff draw, one back by Philadelphia. Putting on the brakes there was Anderson. Dropped down into the zone and turned away. Long dish into the offensive zone for the Hitmen. Hard shot laid down on the near side boards. Right there by Bremanis. Fortner just lofts that one into the zone. Far side. Still operating near the blue line. Now a swarm of navy and light blue uniforms collapse on the puck. Play down, that one's turned over by Fortner. 2-on-1 situation here. There's a shot, save made by Beaver, who holds for another faceoff. Beaver's been solid.
Yeah, it was a good opportunity for Philadelphia. Sam Anderson electing to take the shot on the 2-on-1, and I don't hate that decision. You know, you kind of look for that opportunity to catch the goalie off guard, expecting the pass. Sam Anderson with a goal just the other day. It was his first of the season, and he was looking to get his second there, and I don't blame him.
Long dish. Barely out to connect. And now Mays takes it here. Far near side boards. Tries to operate to the far side boards. Can't connect over to McNeil. Couple of skates kicking the puck free. Now on the far side, here are the Hitmen. Just whiffs that one to the point. Shot cannot get on goal. Icing will be the call. So we'll head back into the Hitmen zone. 11:21 left to play, second period action. Philadelphia Hockey Club's final time here from Hollydale, at least we expect final time from Hollydale for the NCDC squad. And Dylan, it was a fun ride. I'm not gonna lie, we both had covered a lot. The number a lot of people hit on was 33. We're definitely up there, I'll say. It was a fun time with RTN Channel 5 covering both the Premier team and the NCDC team.
Yeah, it's been a great season, no doubt.
Some good moments all around. Definitely could look at a lot of big ones. One I love to highlight for the Premier team. A moment I thought was really a very fun one was one of their first games of the season. Went up against the Junior Islanders that I believe put up 13. One of their first matchups of the season. That one was a fun one for this NCDC squad. You know, also had some battles with the Junior Islanders that were a whole lot of fun, as that one's going to be swiped away. But a lot of good moments, to say the least.
Yeah, no doubt for me. I look back to the Premier League team, seeing their first win against the New Jersey Rockets after dropping the first 5 of the season to the Rockets. Seeing them get that first win, this building was electric that night, and definitely a night I'll remember.
For this NCDC squad, a lot of situations down in the hub city Tampa that were definitely great for the team. That one save made by Mans, able to make a beautiful kick save right there. Look for this NCDC squad. Some of their battles with the Junior Islanders going in to a shootout. One of them, that one was a very interesting one. Wasn't able to get the victory there. However, some fantastic contests between those two squads. And also look down the Hub City Tampa. Both these squads had some really good outings. The NCDC team really had some great moments, as that one on the wraparound try. Can't bang it home there. Was Miklinski.
Yeah, the NCDC's best moments of the season for them really did come in that hub city of Tampa. They had a lot of success there, and then coming back here to Hollydale, they're still looking for that first win here since returning home, and wouldn't be a better way to do it than to send off the season with that first win back at Hollydale.
I can tell you what, if you're a fan of moments, a win here tonight would be an absolutely huge way to end your season. Played back up to the point, now over to Lee. Lee's gonna lose control of that pass, intercepted and poked away. Not able to corral that one. Now taken here by the Hitmen. Near side boards, Lee just gonna pinball that one back down low. That one's gonna pop out of the zone. And the Hitmen will go retreat for it. Under 10 minutes to play in this middle period. Halfway down the halfway point of this contest. Far side. Philly's trying to get out of their own end. Here's a shot. That one played at the point. Not able to get a second chance shot off, and now Lee with it behind the net. Almost had a dangerous chance. Poked away. Fortner heads the other way.
What a beautiful save there by Mans, as he's able to make the one-time save and then cut off the angle and the rebound opportunity.
Lee tried to get the shot off. That one deflects and dropped scarily down for an opportunity. Lee works over to the point. One-time shot. That one saved made by Mans, who holds for face-off.
Mans having a strong second period here so far. About 12 minutes in, he's looking sharp.
8 minutes, 3 seconds left to play. Second period here from Hollydale as the face-off comes to the right-hand circle. Right off the face-off, Mosian gets called for a high stick. He's going to the box. Most likely, and now Philadelphia is going to go on the power play. They knew it immediately that there was going to be a stoppage, to say the least. So they reset. Apologies on the call as blast from outside. Save made by Mans. The face-off goes right-hand circle. As Townley take the draw against Anderson. Townley wins this one back, taken away. Trying to head the opposite way was McNeil. And another stoppage offsides. Ebrium has not been all that solid tonight. 26 goals on the year and just has not really been too much of a factor so far today.
Yeah, all things considered, Philadelphia, at least in this second period, doing a pretty solid job defensively. We look at the Hitmen, one of the highest scoring teams in the league.
That shot goes wide.
And keep them to 3 goals almost at the halfway point, or over the halfway point of this game. You know, that's no small feat here for this Philadelphia Hockey Club.
In every one of their contests so far this year, the Hitmen have scored over 5, as that one ripped out of play. 5 or more in every contest so far this year. Hitmen have been good, to say the very least. They've had a really solid season, looking to try and wrap up the top spot in the NCDC Southern Division. However, trying to keep that going here today. Deflects off a couple sticks and into the corner. Aquaro loses control of the puck there. Now Hamlet gonna backhand, zip that one over to Konopasek. Now here's Hamlet with it. Far side pass, Konopasek just gonna lead this one into the zone.
like we've mentioned, that game last night for Philadelphia, only able to get 1 goal on the board through 3 periods of play and an overtime period. But without Frank Konopasek, one of their leading goal scorers, he's got 8 goals and 8 assists on the year. So no doubt they missed him last night, and they're going to be hoping that he can get involved here with the 3rd period coming up soon.
Casella chucks that one from the neutral zone on net. 6:10 left to play, middle stages. That one's just lofted into the zone and now played by Philadelphia. Pinballed right back, they'll reset, try and get after this puck as Lee makes it a little bit difficult as Kaltov gets it over to Casella. Fortner with a shot, that one goes wide. Another shot, that one save made by Beaver, who's been solid so far today for the Hitmen. Talked about him on the year, he's been fantastic. Both these goaltenders for the Jersey Hitmen have been absolutely stellar all year long, whether it's Beaver or Chase Clark. Kind of in the same mindset. They're probably not going to allow more than 2. Beaver a 175 goals against average on the year going into this one. Freed away towards center and now having to chase back to get after it. Here's Brumanis. Near side boards played behind the net of Mans. Dragged down there was Hamlet. Brumanis trying to attack the puck. He can't get quite to it. And now Lee is trying to hold the zone. Mans goes back to touch it up. Slow things down. Longton's dish over. He gets it right back as it's collapsed off the boards. There's a blast from the face-off circle. Won't go. Intercepted near the Hollydale logo. Hamlet behind the netting. Gives it over to Longton. Here's Carlson. Carlson skating fast, he scores! Exactly what they needed. A 1-goal game here from Hollydale. As it's 3-2, still in favor of the Hitmen as Cole Carlson nets it for the PHC.
And a big goal there from Cole Carlson. That's now the 2nd goal this game that's gone 5-hole for Philadelphia. So it'll be interesting to see if that's something they continue to target here with just about 4 minutes left to play in the 2nd period. And not necessarily a breakaway, but you see Carlson using his speed there to kind of get some separation, throw a shot cleanly on net, able to score that one.
One thing you could say about the Carlsons, they can skate. Fast skaters get in separation quickly. Fortner gets the assist from Carlson, turned over right in front of the net of Mans. Mans stays strong, and no shot gets on net. There's a blast on the point. Deflected, tries to go with the backhand try, goes wide. Back up, blue line. Drop down. Chance in front, high slot, popped at it. Couldn't really generate a chance with a shot barely trickling wide. Far side boards, pass over, couldn't connect exactly where they wanted it. Try to get that over to Lugris. Lugris with a couple of good chances so far on this possession. Far side over, back over to Lugris. Lugris with a shot, that one shoulder save made by Mans. Pops out of play, 3:10, let's play 2nd period.
Philadelphia needs to be careful here. You know, they just get the big goal, bring it down to a 1-goal deficit, and now you'll see the Hitmen storming back really possessing the puck well here. Got to be careful. Don't want to quickly give up a goal back and deflate the energy that this team has going right now.
Aquaro take the draw here. He loses that one. Anderson tries to take it the other way. He gets ripped. Popping at the puck, back at the point. That one trickles wide. Loose on the doorstep, able to get there. Was Mans able to just get the pad out. Behind the net once more. Here's Casella. Casella over to Kaltov. Kaltov shucks that one around, and now loose towards center. That one's lifted into the zone by the Hitmen. Pops off the boards, almost dangerous. Now on the far side, here comes Philadelphia. There's a shot, can't get on net, couldn't connect with ink to canvas. Offsides will be the call. We'll reset. Barnes just a little tad late, and the frustration on the far side definitely settling in as McLinsky tad too far.
Yeah, like you said, frustration kind of building here for the Hitmen, despite the 1-goal lead. You know, not being able to put up a goal in this period for a team that typically has their way offensively is probably got to be a little bit of a shock for them.
Especially going up against one of the teams that really have not been great so far this year. Delayed penalty upcoming on Philadelphia. So maybe a chance for some offense here for the Hitmen. As going to the box here will be Owen Bone. Interference, the official call on the ice. So 2-minute power play for the Hitmen. 1:56 left to play, middle period. Hitmen with a 1-goal lead, 3-2 in this one. Face off, one back by the PHC. Puck loose in the corner, trying to free it up. They do, back them to the point. Kicked away. Longton tried to clear it out of the zone. He could not successfully. Down low, here's Lee. Lee couldn't hold on to the puck. Now in the corner, they're still operating, trying to free it loose. Carlson skating quickly. Numbers back in favor quickly as they try to create a chance there shorthanded. However, numbers game quickly went in favor of the Hitmen. McLinsky working on the face-off circle. He's chased out. Now, Camino. Back over McLinsky. He drives high slot. That shot loose in front. Lee trying to bang it home. He cannot. Man's able to get the glove on it, make the save.
And Philadelphia fortunate right there. That puck was still loose and still being kicked around, but refs lost sight of it and blow the whistle a little early. Big help there for Philadelphia. That could have been dangerous.
Waste almost a minute on the penalty kill. Lugaris can't control. Last minute of play here in the second period. Trying to get it out. They do. Lugaris can't get there in time. And now 50 seconds left to go in the period. 52 left to go on the man advantage. Barnes, puts on the brakes. Back down low. Trying to operate here. Lugris back up point. Far side, kicks it off a skate or two. Lugris has to chase after it, try and play it. He does hold the zone though. Aquaro over one-time shot, they score! A beautiful one-timer, go top shelf. And makes it back to a 2-goal game.
The no-look backwards pass from Luke Aquaro there to set up Joshua Barnes. Beautiful play extend this now to a 2-goal lead. That's now the second goal of the game that Philadelphia has let up on the power play. And as we were saying, you just can't do that. You got to stay disciplined. You can't give yourself a man disadvantage and expect good things to happen.
Josh Barnes gets his 8th of the year and makes the lead back to a 2-goal game. And that'll do it for the period, as Philadelphia looks strong, however, not able to finish that middle period strong, as they let the power play goal go in near the end of the period, and that's where we stand 4-2 after 40 minutes of hockey.
Yeah, like you said, it's a disappointing finish to the period there for Philadelphia. They were hanging back and forth, both teams, throughout the period. Then Philadelphia able to get a nice goal on the board there, cut it down to a 1-goal lead, only to give it up due to being on the penalty kill with a minute left. Disappointing end of that period for the PHC.
Not where the PHC would like to be after 40 minutes. Still another 20 left to go in regulation. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back after this. Philadelphia Hockey Club down 4-2 going into the final period of play. 4-2 game after 2 periods of play. 20 minutes left to play here from Holiday Ice Arena in Sewell, New Jersey, as the Philadelphia Hockey Club trail in this one 4-2 to the Jersey Hitmen, trying to knock off the top team in the NCDC Southern Division. As joined back inside the broadcast booth, Gary Dolly Donsig for RTN Channel 5's coverage of the Philadelphia Hockey Club. And Dylan, we talked about it. Not the best game for Philadelphia, not out of it by any means. However, I don't know, it just feels like in that second period, lost their sea legs in a way. Didn't really have it in the middle, the end of the first period. Definitely have to get that energy back, get that momentum back.
Yeah, Philadelphia had the opportunity to bring some serious momentum coming into this third period after cutting the game down to a 1-goal deficit, but then letting up that goal late in the second period, being on the penalty kill, kind of deflating now, kind of sets them back right where they were at the start of that period.
And we'll be interested to see if things can change here. The final game here at home for the PHC's NCDC team. Still have one more matchup against the Junior Rangers, and we'll see if they can get the win here today against the Jersey Hitmen, as we're moments away from puck drop here in this third period. Now underway in the third period of play. Face-off won back by the PHC as they cleared the zone. Philadelphia trying to get it out of their own end. They do successfully. Drop down low. Taken away. Here's the Hitmen the other way. And Ebrium. Ebrium skating. That one punched out of the air. Able to get a stick on it there was Mans. Poked away. Shuffleboarded into the neutral zone. Mans goes back to play it after it was just lofted in. Philadelphia trying to get it out of their own end. This one hits off the skate of McNeil. And then once again, Jersey just trickles it in. Off the turnover, the shot right in front, high slot, wasn't able to go. Able to stop things in its track there was Keegan. Inside, heading the other way. Here comes the Hitman. That one shot on net. Opportunity, there's a save made by Mans. Almost a wide open net on the near side. Mans shuts the door quickly. Skating around, takes a shot there and stops things in its tracks. Puck inside the Hitman zone. 2-goal game here from Hollydale. That one's lifted into the possession and just drops into the glove of Mans, who holds for a face-off.
Christian Mans is doing everything in his power to keep Philadelphia in this one, but the offense has got to get rolling on the other side for Philadelphia if they want to get back in it.
Face-off won back by Philadelphia. They're operating here. Behind the net is Hamlet. Konopasek with it. Konopasek loses control of it as Barnes heads the other way. Shot save made. And that's where we get the stoppage. Face-off once again won back by Philadelphia. That one's chucked off the board, slashed towards center and into the Hitman zone. Carlson tried to get it over. Caden over to Cole. Drop down low, backhand try. That one goes over the pad and wide of Mance. Drop down once more for Kalthoff. Kalthoff's dish over, gets there in time. However, turned over, heading the other way. Here comes the Hitman, swiping at it, trying to free it loose, get it over to Lugris. Down low, Longton gets it over to Kalthoff. Kalthoff whips it over, and now slides it on the far side to Bone. Bone spins around, gets a shot off. However, right on top of it, Philadelphia trying to hold the zone here. Dragged down on the near side, near the glass. Trying to loosen the puck here. Still not really able to do any of that. Anderson zips it back, losing the footing there was Kalthoff. Kalthoff loses control of it. Now throws in front, still loose behind the net. Into the corner as it's freed up. Both teams jockeying for possession. Now finally with the other Hitman. That one's poked away, heading the other way. Here comes the PHC, trying to generate a chance, 2-on-1. Anderson takes a shot, second chance. He can't get that one to go. Back on it with a shot, can't go as well. All three opportunities turned away, two of them getting on net. Lifted behind the net of Beaver, who's been fantastic in this one. Swift shot over behind the net of Mance. Far side operating here is Fortner. He loses control. Opposite side, trying to go is Townley. Behind the netting. Finally frees the puck up. Back to the point. Behind the net, that one's swiftly taken the other way. Fortner just gonna drop that one into the zone. Pops all the way out, another clear as Philadelphia tries to get a change here. We get a stoppage. Stoppage comes, 14 and a half. Let's play third period action. Philadelphia down 2, 4-2 your score in this one as Philadelphia tries to get a big win in their final game at home of the 2020-21 regular season. Off the face-off draw, official goes down, and it's taken the other way by Jersey. Hard shot laid down near the boards. As things on the blue line, both teams trying to get possession. Blue sweaters, whether it's navy or powder, are going at it. Kalthoff lofts it over, slides that one off the glass. Mays pins that one along the boards, and now freed up as Lee takes it over for the Hitmen. Drop down low. Still operating, tries to get that one in front, couldn't connect over to Keegan. So now they have to skate all the way back to play this one. Long pass, that one can't connect as it's slid over the blue line and taken by the PHC. In their own end, trying to get it out as the forecheck heavy by the Hitmen. Finally freed away. Now here comes Philadelphia. Numbers in their end. Connor Pasick with a pass over to Carlson. He couldn't successfully get that one over. Other side, it's intercepted. And again, both teams jockeying for it near center. Lofted into the Jersey zone. Icing will be the call. We'll reset as a couple of guys not on the same page. Carlson takes a little bit of a shot after the whistle by Semino. They get a whistle. Nothing too crazy coming along from it. 12:46 left to play. Third period action will reset. Faceoff goes to the left-hand circle of Mays. Trying to operate. That one dropped down. Nothing doing. Once more on top of the puck here are the Hitmen. Intercepted. Taken the other way. The Hitmen with the puck. Freed up. Here comes Philadelphia. Anderson drops it down, puts it, second chance, that one's save made. Beaver made a beautiful save on top of the puck. Pops out of play. And now keeps it a 2-goal game. What a job there by Tyler Damon Lee Beaver.
Yeah, what a phenomenal save by Beaver. The extra drop pass coming from Bone to set up Longton with as good of a scoring opportunity as you're going to get, but Beaver's showing why he's one of the top goalies in all of the NCDC.
Back over, that hits off Beaver. And now Lugris can't get out. Here's another chance. Slot, shot, that one won't go. Back with it, tries to get it in front, they score! They get it past Sam Anderson. Gets it to go and makes it a 1-goal game.
And just like that, Philadelphia right back in this one, as in these last few minutes, about a minute and a half, they've been just peppering the net. Beaver making the initial save before that stoppage, but ultimately Sam Anderson able to put that one away.
1-goal game. 11:44 left to play. Third period action here from Hollydale. Owen Bone and Jaden Price getting credited with the assists on that one. And now it's a 1-goal game. 11 and a half left to play. Third period action as the PHC try and get a big win in their final game from Hollydale. Play spoiler to the top team in the NCDC Southern Division. Tried to free that one away. Carlson to attack. Caden shot from the far side boards, gets held. Beaver makes the save. The top team, not only in the NCDC Southern Division, that's where it gets more specific because the top 2 teams in all of NCDC are in the Southern Division, in the Hitmen and the Rockets. However, best team points-wise in the NCDC. Lead the NCDC in wins with 35, a chance to get their 36th here for the Jersey Hitmen in their final contest against the PHC. And then for Philadelphia, their final game here at home. Beaver going to the bench to discuss some things real quick, get a little bit of equipment readjust, we'll say. Officials helping everybody out, getting things cleared up. Face-off goes left-hand circle. Demetrio to take the draw against Aquario. As looks like Philadelphia talk things over. And an official timeout will be called. And with that, we'll take a break. Don't go anywhere. You're watching RTN Channel 5's coverage of the Philadelphia Hockey Club. back here from Hollydale. The PHC in a 1-goal game. 4-3 your score in the final period of regulation. This thing's spun out. Longton trying to get after the puck for Philadelphia. He cannot. Played towards center. It's taken away by Fortner, and now on the far side trying to free it away. Shot laid down there by Bremanis. Fortner with it. Gives it down to Bremanis. Bremanis looking for a wraparound try on the doorstep. Beaver able to get there in time. However, the net comes dislodged, so we'll reset. Almost a beautiful wraparound try, Bremanis. Just, I don't know, really far in the net there was Beaver. It was close to being one at the red line, however, no instant replay here. That one hits off, ricocheted off the boards, and now free away. Gets it past the blue line. Operating, tries to drop that one down. Back over here. There's a shot. That one goes wide after Wins couldn't get it on net. Win holds his own. Drops it down. Barnes with it. Barnes met by a double team as the puck gets collapsed on there by Win. Win corralled it for the Hitmen. Two Navy sweaters made it difficult. Fortner on top of the puck trying to pin it along the boards as he frees it into the Hitmen zone. Mays comes on the forecheck, has the PHC on the change. They trail by 1. Far side, operating there. Drops that one down. Lugris with the shot from the point. Now it goes back towards center. On top of the puck, here comes Philadelphia. Anderson tried to drop it inside to the slot where Mays was cutting. But now, taken here by Freer. Gives over to Boylan. Boylan with a shot. That one deflects and goes into the corner. Shot save made. And we'll reset. 8:56 left to play. Third period action here from Hollydale. 4-3 game. Still in favor of the NCDC's leader, the Jersey Hitmen.
Philadelphia, though, not giving up here. Really fighting hard, keeping it a 1-goal game, and keeping themselves just capable of winning this one.
That one thrown inside, pops off the glass. Philadelphia trying to skate after it. They do, so icing will be waved off. Konopasek trying to get there first. He could not try and hold his own. Lugris gets that one, kicked off. Wynn tried to save it. He couldn't get there either. Keegan tries to fly that one in. And now on top of the puck, here comes Philadelphia. They flow it towards center. Konopasek, that shot gets deflected, save made. Back on top of it, that one blocked in front. That shot a little too high by Bone. Back towards center, trying to head the other way. They do. Ebrium, he can't get a shot off. Deflects off Price and will allow the PHC to get a change. Intercepted, high slot, there's a shot, kick save made. Longton on top of it. He tries to free it up and he does. Carlson with a shot, that one save made right into the gut of Beaver, who holds for the face-off with 7:32 left to play, third period action. The Carlson line out for Philadelphia. Carlson, and Anderson as it's one back. Longton passes over. Anderson with a one-time shot. That one can't get on net. Tries to throw it back over here. It's Cole Carlson who controls it. Drops it down for Cade. Puts on the brakes. Longton with a shot. That one going up high to make the save. Catching it at its highest point was Beaver, who makes the save. It's 7:15 left to play.
I really like what I'm seeing from Philadelphia here. Just keeping the pressure on, doing a good job of initially winning these face-offs and then possessing the puck and looking for quality scoring opportunities.
Face-off tied up, taken away by the Hitmen off the draw. Cole drops it down for Cade, who can't get there in time. This one's flowed all the way back. Icing will be the call. We'll get back into the Jersey zone. Under 7 left to play. Face-off comes. 6:59 left to play in this period. We'll reset. Demetrio to take the draw for Philadelphia. Tied off the face-off. Far side operating is Jersey. Fortner on top of it. Hits off Lee. Now the other way. Tries to get the shot off. Couldn't there was Brimanis. Lee couldn't corral it. Now down low. 2-on-1. There's a shot kick save made by Beaver. Pops all the way down. Icing will be waved off. Inside the Philadelphia zone. Hits off Fortner. Trying to get there to hold the zone a little bit. Pops out of play. Wim was looking for a penalty on Demetrio. Not gonna get it. Faceoff comes right-hand circle of Beaver. One back by Philadelphia. They hold the zone. Far side, here's Price. Price can't control the puck. Now taken away as it's swifted by McLinsky. Philadelphia frees the puck up once more. They lose that one as soon as I say that. Lee working, loses the puck. And now the PHC take it the other way. Anderson drops it down. Operating, tripped up. Was looking for a call. Price isn't going to get it. All the way back inside. Philadelphia in their own end. Dropped towards the neutral zone. Flowed into the zone. Here's an opportunity. Lee working. Makes the save. Was Mans. A huge save there. Still not out of this one as the puck's still in the Jersey zone. High slot shot. That one just pops over and away. Doesn't get on net. Near side boards. That shot save made as it's just stuck between the blocker and the shoulder of Beaver, who makes the save. 4:43 left to play, third period action. Carlson to take the draw here for Philadelphia up against Boylan. Philadelphia back with it in the offensive zone. Carlson to Carlson. Backhand try. Still poking at it. Puck still loose and eventually stopped. And a bunch of bodies collapsing. And a little bit of a powwow in front of the crease of Beaver. Face-off comes, 4.5 left to play, third period action. 1-goal game, 4-3 in favor of the Hitmen. As Philadelphia trying to end their season here at home. Final game here from Hollydale with a win against the top team in the NCDC. Puck loose in front. Nobody able to get there quite yet. That one thrown on goal. Save made by Beaver. We reset. 4:15 left to play. Beaver's
Philadelphia trying their hardest right now to get one to go in the back of the net. If they can keep this pressure up for the next 4 minutes, I like their chances.
Beaver's been asked to do a lot. He's been able to do it. Almost all of it so far today. One of the best goaltenders in the NCDC has been asked to do everything so far today. And so far in the last maybe minute of actual time, he's been required to make some big saves. That one trickles wide, back up to the blue line. Operating, tries to throw that one in front. High slot with a shot. That one can't get off. Drop down, blast from the point. That one goes wide and pops off the glass. Loose behind the net. There's a one-time shot up and over the glass. Face-off comes. 3:38 left to play. Third period action. One-goal game. Philadelphia trails. One can send it into extras. Two will take it. Asking to get 5 goals against the best team in the USPHL NCDC is a tough ask. Here's an opportunity. 2-on-1. That shot can't get off. Couldn't connect on the pass. Now Philadelphia with a head full of steam. Taking it the other way is Mays. The captain, Jackson Mays, dishes it over. Tries to get the return feed. He does eventually, a little unconventionally. Carlson with a shot. Still in front. Cole couldn't get that one to go. He was banging on the doorstep. Heading the other way. Here comes Aquaro. Aquaro's pass. Shot. That one goes up and out of play over the glass.
Another good rebound opportunity for Philadelphia. But the Hitmen doing a good job of tying up the sticks on the rebound opportunities to prevent any of those second chance shots from Philadelphia.
The Carlsons almost just generated one heck of a chance. Cole Carlson was banging at the doorstep, couldn't get the shot off. Here's an opportunity, block shot, heading the other way. Here comes Philadelphia, Fortner. Fortner puts on the brakes, that one just wide. Bremanis with it in the corner. Frees it up, tries to get it loose, he does. Back with it, trying to fight for it in the corner. 2.5 left to play, final period of regulation. Puck was pinned along the boards. Now on top of it are the Hitmen. Lee gets it. Lee found the return feed, trying to hold the zone, they cannot. Played towards center. Approaching the 2-minute mark of this third period. Into the offensive zone. Philadelphia looking to get a change. Beaver wanted to drop it down, take it away. Take advantage of the change. However, they cannot. Face-off is going to stay in the Hitmen's zone. 2:01 left to play. Third period action. And it looks like Philadelphia is going to pull Mans to get the extra attacker, 2 minutes. Whole lot of time. They want 2 goals, playing aggressive here. Off the face-off. This one's lifted towards center, trying to get there. Philadelphia dragging down. Puck still loose. Goes behind the net. Nobody there. Played back up to the point. That one thrown towards the goal. Nobody there. Still holding possession here are the Hitmen. They still can't get a shot off. Freed back towards the neutral zone. Philadelphia dodged a bullet there. Behind the net. Still with it. Here's Lugris. Lugris can't advance things further. Carlson with a shot. That one saved. And now 1:22 left to play, third period action.
Almost a game-sealing few moments there for Philadelphia, as like you mentioned, goalie pulled, but Philadelphia then doing a good job of throwing bodies in front of the net and keeping that puck out.
Carlson, Anderson, Mace, Bone, the forwards on the ice. Longton is joined as well as off the face-off, trying to free something as well. We're looking for an icing call, not going to get it. Here's Ibrahim. Ibrahim near the neutral zone, throws that one towards the goal, pops and deflects out of play. 1:04 left to play, third period action. The PHC down 1. Showing some fight, and they're going to bring back on to the ice in Mans, which is a smart decision with the face-off going to be in the Philadelphia zone. The one thing you also have to look at here is how quickly he's going to have to skate to the bench. Looking towards the bench, will they pull him? Last minute play, he's going to stay on the ice. Now they're going to take the decision to pull Mans. Back up. Waiting a little bit. Throws that one. Backhand try, doesn't get on net. Still has to fight for this one. Mans is pulled back into the zone. Looking for a chance on net. Still loose in front. Not able to get it to go. This one's trickled to the neutral zone. 40 seconds left to play in the third period. Carlson drops it down. Mays with a shot. That one too high. Puck still loose in the neutral zone. .20 seconds left to play in regulation. 1-goal game. It's in the Philadelphia zone. Philadelphia takes control of the puck in the neutral zone. 10 seconds left to play. Price with a shot. That one deflects. Doesn't get on goal. Tries to pin it along the boards. That'll do it. Philadelphia falls in this one. 4-3. Your final score from Hollydale. A whole lot of fight near the end. However, not enough to get past the top team in the NCDC as the Jersey Hitmen look forward to their next matchup against the Jersey Rockets to try and seal the top seed in the NCDC.
Hard-fought game there by Philadelphia after being down 3-1, crawling their way back, and in that third period especially, really doing everything they can to tie that one up, but Hitmen able to just hang on to that one.
Just wasn't able to get one to go in the last couple minutes. Really fought hard. Those last 5 minutes were probably the best hockey we've seen this team play in almost all year. Really was an exceptional third period by Philadelphia. They put it all out there in their final game here at home. However, just wasn't able to get the job done. But you got to be impressed by those final couple minutes.
Yeah, absolutely. Like you said, it was going to be a tough game for Philadelphia coming in against the top-seeded Hitmen in the entire NCDC. They certainly fought valiantly, but just unable to overcome that obstacle.
It was too much for the PHC in this one. They fall by a final score of 4-3 in this one. In their final game here at home, they still have one more contest left on the year. They'll face off against the Junior Rangers later next Monday, not this Monday coming up, but the next one after that. 2 weeks, a week from Monday is essentially what I'm getting at, you know, calendar stuff. They will have one more opportunity right now, 10-28-1 on the year. The Jersey Hitmen advance to 37-4-2. good things for the Jersey Hitmen, nevertheless, and for Philadelphia. It doesn't end this season how they would want. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be back, joined by the third member of our broadcast crew, Amanda Harvey, for a little player-coach interview in just a little bit. Don't go anywhere. You're watching RTN Channel 5's coverage of the Philadelphia Hockey Club as they fall in this one 4-3 to the Jersey Hitmen. Welcome back in 4-3, your final score from Hollydale as the PHC fall in this one to the Jersey Hitmen. Gonna send it down to the third member of our broadcast crew, Amanda Harvey, with Cole Carlson for more on this one. Amanda.
Thanks, Gary and Dylan. I'm here with Cole Carlson for the Philadelphia Hockey Club, who scored 1 goal tonight. What was your mindset going into the last period, being down 2?
Yeah, we were down 2. They scored us about 19 seconds left. You know, we just got to work hard, and hopefully we were going to get a win, but obviously not.
How would you compare last night's game to tonight?
I mean, we worked hard both nights. This team had a really good squad, but we just got to finish the third period. That's been our struggle all year. So.
For next year, are you optimistic, or is there anything you need to get improved on, or how you just feel about next year?
Yeah, we have a really good group of core guys that should be coming back next year, so it should be good next year.
Well, best of luck. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Back to you guys.
Once again, 4-3, your final score from Hollydale Ice Arena in Sewell, New Jersey. The Philadelphia Hockey Club fall in this one in their final contest at home. They'll face off against the Connecticut Junior Rangers a week from Monday. So that one is going to be one to watch. As they finish their year, they try and get a win near the end of their season. Right now, 10-27 in 10-27-1 they end their home season. They still have one more game on the road possibly. And then the Jersey Rockets improved to 36-4 and 2 on the year. They get their 76th point of the year. We talked about how that's the kind of the magic number they want. That at least clinches them the top seed. Whether a tie or whatever will come down to a tiebreaker. That's where they want to be. They get the 78th point. They beat the Rockets in their final contest. That one's even bigger. But for today, for myself, Gary Italy, for my broadcast partner, Dylan Sticky, and also Amanda Harvey, and the rest of the RTN Channel 5 crew, that'll do it for this one. Thank you for watching RTN Channel 5's coverage of the Philadelphia Hockey Club all year long. And RTN Sports isn't going anywhere. Still more to come. Definitely want to stay tuned for all of that. But for today, for myself, Gary Italy, Dylan Sadeki, rest of the RTN Channel 5 crew, Philadelphia Hockey Club fall on this one 4-3 in their final game here from Hollydale.